mind you, when he saw me, I was with Francesca, her boyfriend, and Nick. So, like, not the best look, like, situation-wise, but he kind of snuck up on me. He was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He never...
Yeah, no, he walked in and, like, everybody was together.
He sat across from her, calm and composed. Dinner plates untouched. The conversation? Awkward. And then it happened. She leaned back, smirked, and said, "So, are you paying for this or what?" No gratitude. No humility. Just expectation. And that's when he did something most men wouldn't. He stood up and walked out. No argument. No drama. Just peace. And that's exactly what shook her the most.
Took you out to eat, bought you a pack, now you want a car.
Bro, literally, you haven't done nothing for me in like how many years? Like
$500. What are you talking about? Just gave you $500 for your birthday.
In 25 years of living, thanks. 25 years of living, you're my dad. The least you could have done is the $500 in a car after 25 years.
You know what? Since you're so unappreciative, you pay for your own food. How about that?
That's fine.
I think the government should pay women, like a monthly stipend, maybe $5,000, seems pretty reasonable.
I'm sure we're all wondering the same question. Why exactly would women need to get paid $5,000 a month from the government?
The government should pay women, right, and just women, because, listen, the government is run by men, right? Like, even if there's women in there, it's run by the men.
Oh dear. Well, here we go.
And men are always saying they're providers, they protect us from other men. They're providers, they keep us safe.
Okay.
So if the government is men and men are providers, then the government should provide.
I would like to take this opportunity to promote the idea to the education system to start teaching not only critical thinking, but also logical reasoning in schools, because it's quite obviously needed.
Right, they said they're all providers, so the government should pay us because we're women.
Shockingly, a lot of individuals actually do believe that women should be paid for simply existing by the government. But it's always been my belief that if a person is earning a wage, they should actually be doing something to earn that wage or that stipend. So what exactly are the plans for some of these women in the future for earning their keep? Or do they really expect to just be paid to exist?
Modern dating has turned something simple, a shared meal, into a test of power. Many women no longer see a date as two people getting to know each other. They see it as a transaction, a test to see if a man is worthy of their attention. But here's the irony. The same women demanding men to prove their value rarely bring any to the table themselves. They confuse entitlement with standards and respect with manipulation. This man didn't walk out because of the bill. He walked out because of the principle.
A real man ain't gonna just sit around and watch a woman clean.
You right.
Slave around.
Papers. You're signing these papers.
I'm not signing nothing. No, I'm not. I just told you I'm not signing this.
Since she's been born.
This paper, I'm not signing. I'm not signing that. You want this is her decision to get divorced. So why should I pay for her daughter that's not mine biologically? Whether you think I adopted her or not, I took care of her.
Give us 15 and we'll figure this out.
Okay, so you might need 15. You know what I'm saying?
You're just throwing away 7 years of being in your daughter's life.
You're throwing away 7 years.
You raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
You raised her. We were together.
This is your idea, not mine.
You know what?
Was it not your idea to get divorced?
Look, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off.
How you don't want to help me take care of Charlotte?
Yo, you being unprofessional.
How you don't want to help me take care of
You're
Charlotte?
very unprofessional.
So what I'm supposed to tell Charlotte? So what I'm supposed to tell her?
Tell her that we
So what am I supposed to tell her?
Okay, I'm not signing that.
You just walking out of her life completely?
Yes, I am. I'm closing this chapter in my...
When a man knows his worth, silence becomes his weapon. He doesn't argue. He doesn't explain. He just leaves. Because men are realizing something powerful. Every time you argue with entitlement, you lose your peace. And peace, in 2025, is the real currency. By walking away, he sent a message louder than words. You can't buy my attention with arrogance. And you can't shame me into submission. That's what walking like a king looks like. Not because of dominance, but discipline.
Does anyone here believe in astrology? You do? Can you guess what sign I am based on my personality? Just guess. Yell it out. Cancer, that's wrong. I'll give you 11 more guesses. Libra's wrong. Do you still believe? I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, it makes so much sense after I say it. You want to know the best part? I'm not a Scorpio. I betrayed you like a Scorpio would. But in fact, I'm a Virgo. There we go. How do they not get it? How can you be that proud of yourself?
Of course, the internet erupted. Some called him broke. Others called him weak. But the truth is, men like him don't care about online validation. They care about energy, about integrity, about respect. While she posted on social media calling him cheap, he probably went home, cooked his own meal, and slept peacefully that night. No drama, no guilt, no fake connections. Because modern men are learning that a moment of silence is more powerful than 1,000 arguments.
Bro, I bought her the ring, bro. I bought her the ring. And I don't know how I'm going to tell her that the money's wasted, bro. Because they sent me the wrong thing in the mail, bro. Look at this. They sent me a 2019 DIGGER, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. Bro, I'm so upset, bro. I don't know what I'm going to tell her.
Because you didn't tell me you had 4 kids.
Okay, and I was supposed to tell you that? I was supposed to tell you that right then when I just met you 2 days ago?
Yeah, you were supposed to tell me that. How you gonna lie?
I never lied. I just haven't told you yet. I have 4 kids. Okay, so what's the problem?
You got 4 kids. There's 4 other mouths to feed. What's
Okay,
yours?
and so what? So are you not capable of taking care of them?
Yeah, I'm capable of taking care of them, but I don't want to. It's my choice.
So why did you feel like you needed to bring me to a date? You said that you would like the type of person that I am. So if that's the case, why is it that you don't want to go date me furthermore now?
I do like you. Like you cool, you fire. But you got 4 kids.
Okay, and?
Was you ever married? Was you ever married?
No, I was not. I got 3 baby daddies.
Okay, but damn, you got 3 baby daddies? See, I know. No, baby girl, I ain't got no problem. Listen, I like you. You cool. Man, listen, one baby daddy.
It's not even cool at this point. One baby daddy what? I don't have one baby, I have 3.
Okay, 1 kid. Okay, maybe you made a mistake. 2. You pushing it. 3? No.
That man is fighting for his life because you can tell that he really does like this woman. But he just keeps on getting slammed with worse and worse news. Honestly,
This moment represents a bigger shift. Men are no longer playing the old game, where attention, validation, and money were traded for fake affection. They've learned that walking away isn't weakness, it's freedom. The more men detach from manipulation, the more power they reclaim. And the more women try to shame them for it, the more obvious the imbalance becomes. We're entering an era where calm men win. Not the loud, not the desperate, the grounded.
Stupid, just think back to this moment and what I'm gonna tell you. So I'm driving with my boyfriend, right? And I was like, oh my God, that place is so busy, what is it? And he was like, there's no way. And I'm like, what is it? He was like, Madison, that's a car dealership.
I don't think I'm gonna wear a black tux.
I think you are gonna wear a black tux.
No, I don't want to be like everyone else.
What color did you have in mind?
Maybe green.
No. Sorry. You can pick something else that you want.
Why?
Because it's not gonna be that. Collectively, we're deciding it's gonna be a black tux.
God, look at her expression when she says that. That's scary, that we are deciding. You see this in so many modern relationships where there should be love, but instead there is contempt. But why? Like, where does her entitlement come from? Like, why is she so angry? It's because, like so many women, she's in debt. Not financial debt, but emotional debt. And as a default, she's pissed off because she expects you, the man, to pay off that debt, and you haven't done it yet. So what is this debt that women have? Let me explain, because this is going to make everything make sense. We all know the story of the foolish man who maxes out his credit card to fund a lifestyle that he can't really afford, and eventually it all crashes when he has to pay back the loan. Now imagine how ridiculous it would be if that guy got a new girlfriend and then approached her and demanded that she pay off all of his debt. All the loans that he took out before they got together, he wants her to take on responsibility for them. It's ridiculous, right? They weren't even together. Why should she take on his debt? And yet, this is the exact same situation that so many men find themselves in with regards to her emotions. He is made responsible for choices that she made before they even knew each other. And women absolutely believe this. This is like a core conviction that she has. And the reason why she's so snippy and bitter and hostile all the time is because she's pissed off at you because you still haven't paid.
So to every man watching, remember this. You don't owe anyone your time, energy, or money just because you showed up. You owe yourself respect. The man in this story didn't just walk out of a restaurant. He walked out of a mindset, one that tried to make him feel guilty for being confident. He walked out like a king, because real kings don't chase approval. They protect peace. This has been Sigma Chronicles, where truth cuts deeper than comfort. Stay focused, stay aware, stay Sigma.
There is absolutely no point in fighting with a woman for the simple reason that you cannot win. Because of the emotional nature of most women, when you lose, you lose, and when you win, you still lose. When it comes to fighting with a woman, the only winning move is not to play. Much like Sun Tzu counseled thousands of years ago, the greatest victory is that which requires no battle. And this is a worthwhile goal because let me tell you, gentlemen, my life has been so much more peaceful, so much more loving, and so much more enjoyable since I figured out how to do this. And I'm here to share my secrets with you today. If I can do it, you can do it too. This may go without saying, but enjoying a conflict-free relationship with a woman starts with appropriate selection. At this stage of my life, I now believe that 90% of a successful relationship is choosing the right person. As I've discussed previously, you can't have any relationship with anyone. What does this mean? Well, in the context of this discussion, it means that you cannot have a peaceful and easygoing relationship with a woman who is disagreeable or provocative or addicted to drama or unable to regulate her own emotions, etc. It's just not possible. And you may need to examine yourselves, just like I did, to determine why it is you may be actively working to keep such women in your lives. Now, the bad news is that there are a lot of such women out there, especially when we're talking about younger women. However, the good news is that these women tell on themselves all the time. They're actually pretty easy to identify fairly early in the courtship process. And once you do, just stop pursuing her.
That's today's chapter of the Sigma Chronicles. Subscribe for more unfiltered reality.